Why, hello there. Ah, you must be an adventurer. I've got some things to tell you. Well, you know, I used to be young one day like you too. And I have to tell you, make the most of your life and the light inside you, because one day death will come rattling for you, and when that day comes, you might not be prepared. So do the things you want to do and live the life you want to live, because no one else is going to do it for you. And you know, death, it gets less frightening as you go older, but sometimes when there's a lot of fear in you, you have a big chance, you have a big opportunity to rise to that challenge. Oh, I see you're still recording me. What's going on? Young adventurer, I think it's past your bedtime. You'd better get some sleep so you can continue on your way.
Yo, it's Master Otto in the house, or I guess in the forest, because I'm outside. I'm wearing 3D glasses to see into like this 3D world. Let me just take them off for you. Oh, so this is the world we live in? It's pretty beautiful. When was the last time you saw it? You know, the funny thing is, like, I stopped watching movies because like I realized life has more amazing things than anything they can come up with. And I'm not saying watching movies is like bad. It's okay to watch movies, but don't let them define your reality. Like, you know, they tell us like our society is like so advanced because we have all these cars and stuff. But in reality, a society is defined by like how you take care of your people. So are we actually taking care of our people? Are we happier? A caveman back in the day was like struggling with the same stuff we're struggling today. And basically what I'm trying to say is like all of you like give each other like labels like policeman, liar, or whatever. But you actually don't have any of those labels. You're just a being like struggling with your own duality. So if you're gonna ask me like who I am nothing, but at the same time, I am everything, and I am you. I have come from distant lands to gather your like wisdom. What is your name, master? Your name is Silence. Why why can't you tell me your name? Am I supposed to feel it out? What can you tell me about like the darkness of humanity? Can you like fix my broken heart? You're telling me to let go of attachments? How do I let go of attachments if they're like attached? By lifting the veil? Oh, that's pretty interesting. What else can you tell me? Where should I go next? I should go inside? But aren't I always inside, or am I always like not inside myself? Oh, I should connect with other people because they are me? Thank you for your help, Master. I hope I am able to perform what you taught me. Years ago, on the year that I was born, 1989, this wall, the Berlin Wall, fell, and it was a symbol. I think it's a symbol that represents the East and the West. But it fell, and it like broke the wall that separated the people. And I think that's also symbolic of the duality of mankind. You're always like at war with yourself. You're like smoking cigarettes when you know it's bad for you. You're watching porn when you know that lust is like bad, but you still do it. You're always like hurting yourself. And I think we also need to break that wall within us, the same way this wall fell.
The same way this wall fell. And instead of posting all these messages on our Facebook walls, on our Twitter walls, on our public relation walls, on all types of information walls, we need to tear down the walls and just be real with ourselves. Just figure out who we actually are instead of trying to impress others, because we are those others. So what are we actually doing with the world? People are walking around in this craze, this massive gnosis. Why? You know?
And I think there's also in the world, there's the East and the West. There's still enmity between those sides, and that's like the bigger wall that we need to get rid of. The people in Japan are just like the people in like Canada. They're the same people. They just speak a different language, but they all just want to be happy.
It was only 50 years ago, 60 years ago that we had this crazy war going on. And now there's peace, but in the people there isn't peace. We need to create a culture of peace, one that fosters and triumphs the values of justice and harmony instead of consumerism. You know, consuming what? Consuming the soul and energy and the goodness of the planet, turning it all into a mess, into corruption. You know, it reminds me of a game of chess. The problem is with the way people interact is they don't flow through one another. You know, in chess, people fight when they meet. Can't we just like flow together? Can't we find a way to be one people?
You ready to be one, man?
Under the symbol of victory, which stands proud amongst the noise, because it knows it's found its own peace, it's found its own victory within itself, and it doesn't have to lash out at anyone else, because victory is a state of mind, and victory is something possible for the human race right now. Peace and harmony and love as one family under the sky is possible for us this lifetime. And if we can just allow our love to radiate out from inside and forgive everyone, then we can make it happen. Then we'll see a world more beautiful than our dreams, because we'll include other people in our dreams.
Traveling a lot recently. I'm halfway across the world in Berlin, Germany, and like I met all sorts of people, and no matter what people and how they're different, they all want the same shit. They all want to be like united. They want to live outside the system of fear. And look at the symbol of like freedom. It's standing there in the middle of Berlin. It doesn't care what people think. It's just standing there representing freedom. And you who are watching this video, you know that's who you are. You stand up in your communities and you don't care what people think, because you know freedom wins in the end.
Freedom wins in the end.
Hell yeah!
Freedom wins in the end. So roar like a lion outside, let your spirit and your soul pass through you. Be a vessel of God and of peace and of holiness, and let it shine through your eyes and through everything you do. And let yourself just roar off the injustice and the fear of the system. Don't be a yoke, don't be an ass, don't be a donkey for this unjust weight. Roar, go, roar, roar. I won't take it anymore. I'm gonna create the kind kind of world I want to see, starting with me, starting from inside out. And it doesn't matter if people insult me, if people want to drag me down, because the human soul, light, is unconquerable, and it doesn't have any dependencies. And the prophets and the wise men and the sages of all ages have come to tell us all of this. We cannot forget. We have too much technology and too little wisdom, so it's time to start investing in ourselves, finding the wisdom, the only place it's ever been found, inside.
What has come will come again. There's nothing new under the sun. The wisdom of 2,000 years ago is the same wisdom of now. So don't let them tell you what truth is. Find wisdom within you.
Different words for the same thing. Human pride, nothing else. Life. Embrace life and love in all its glory. Thank you. We are the knights who say me. Yeah, what's the point of all this? I think the point is sometimes you have to spin around to find your center. Sometimes you only find balance when you're in action. Sometimes you have to let go of who you think you are and what you think you're here to do, and then your true purpose is revealed. And then your true mission, your true direction, it finds you instead of you finding it. And right now, I see a million colors a second. I feel the breath of the wind and the sun on my back, even though I'm wearing clothes. I'm no longer clothed in, because my spirit is fire, and it burns up everything, but it unites with everything, gives life to everything, and I'm so grateful for my life, and I know that if I just stay true to my love, then it doesn't matter what the outside world seems like, because everything's gonna be okay, and the world seems like it's headed for the apocalypse, but that just means the revealing, the unveiling. Maybe there's a huge veil on our reality, and we feel like it's so sad, it's so depressing, but everything is just there, like in a theater piece, to see what happens at the end, except at the end the curtains aren't closed, they're opened. We'll realize we're all the sons of God, we're all humanity, we're all one family. You know, everything everyone's been saying for such a long time, and we all have one God who we're connected to inside and outside, and you can see it in everything and everyone if you just dare to. You know, if you dare to, whatever the situation is, again and again and again, the next day, rising to the challenge, you know, it's okay to be ridiculous, because let's not pretend that what we're doing right now isn't ridiculous. We just got so used to being a particular kind of ridiculous. Why don't we try out a new kind called love, which all the prophets and the sages and Jesus Christ so perfectly embodied? Why is that so hard? It's not that difficult, because when you look at the person opposite to you, you see the face of God if you love them. It's not just another person, it's a mirror for you, for everything you need to learn in every moment. And right now, we've kind of installed leaders at the top, but there is no top in infinity, because what is up and what is down in space? You know, it's all relative to the wobble of the earth and the wobble of you. We're all one, right? So if we want to heal ourselves, then we have to see how those people who are apparently separate from us and better than us are actually just reflections of ourselves, and we've separated ourselves from our own power. When are we going to take the power back? Love wants power too, to kick ass, to kick your own ass, to be true to yourself, to find out what it means to be human. That doesn't just mean you're gonna sit back and take it and let wars happen and let, you know, hatred fill your life and just shrivel back like a snail into its cocoon. That's not what we're here for. We're here to be our own particular brand of craziness, which is love. And you know it when you feel it. You don't have to ask any more questions. You can just go, "Ah, I'm alive! Woo-ha-ha!" Except once you keep breaking through, then it becomes more and more reasonable, and you can see how it has the potential to make something new happen. And if you let go of your old self, if you push the reset button on you and you say, okay, I want to clear my conscience, I want to get to see the real me, then life will show you. And if you're patient, it'll keep showing you more and more and more, and you might hate what you see at first, because that's the trick of the controllers. That's the trick of you. But if you're patient, you'll love it, and you'll come through, you'll overcome. You'll fix your duality, you'll find out a way to unite what needs to be united inside you. The male, the female, the sun and the moon, the hate and the love, it's all energy. It just wants to have a reason, it just wants to have some coherence for being, you know? So, sing your songs and dance your dances and prance your prances. Just do whatever it is that makes you feel alive. For me, right now it's just making videos, and I'm not doing everything, but that's the glory of being alive. I know I don't have to do everything, I just have to play my part, and that's enough. Day by day. So I hope you could take something from all this, or receive something actually, because we're so used to taking, and it's with open hands you both give and receive. So thank you. I have faith in humanity again. I found it in myself, and that means I can find it everywhere and in everyone. Let's take it to the next level! Hey, it's you again. Nice to see you. So, it's been an infinity since we met last time. I just wanted to let you know I discovered some things, like about time and stuff. I discovered that patience gives you time and greed takes it away. And if you want time for yourself, like enjoying your life, then the best way to get it is to give it to others. And like, I discovered hanging around with my friend Otto that, you know, everyone really wants to buy love, but it's not for sale. So when you're trying to buy things, like, just remember what you really want is love, and nothing's ever gonna replace that. And, you know, time is all you have. Time is what your life is made of. So don't spend time wasting something, chasing something which you can't buy with money, right? Just know that you already love yourself. You're already okay with yourself, because you're everything and you're everyone. And everyone loves you. They just show you different versions of that love. You know? How else can it be? You're the missing piece of infinity, the reflection of everything. So how can you know yourself if not by knowing yourself in time and through action? So go out there and live the life you want to live. Go out there and be the person you want to be. Just live. Just live and be patient. Be in the moment. That's when the miracles happen. I love you, and that's why everyone loves you.